Let's get to the stock of the day, shall we? It is JB Hi-Fi. Share price is getting absolutely hammered today. That's despite it posting record FY26 sales of over $11 billion and lifting its dividend 22.5%. So the headline numbers do look strong. But Australian like-for-like sales missed in FY26 and it posted very soft July like-for-like sales. So again, results are backward looking. That trading update coming for FY27 wasn't crash hot. And RBC says company commentary suggests that chip shortages are driving supplier price increases and availability issues, and that value-seeking consumers remain an ongoing headwind into the first quarter. So there you go. The share price is off by 37% this year, which makes me wonder, Zach, I'll start with you on this one. If JB Hi-Fi is still a quality retailer, which most people say it is, does today's price just represent really great value? It's actually a buying opportunity.
Yeah, look, we're not putting that notion off the table, but I think what we're certainly not doing is jumping straight into it. So it starts to look very interesting for us. I think JB Hi-Fi more broadly does have very strong market position, has a very strong obviously physical footprint, but also has a growing digital footprint as well. So, let's not put that aside. Then also do not forget that JB Hi-Fi is obviously a leverage to the constant innovation in technology and the product cycle innovation. That in itself, like you noted in your comments, Nadine, that it's currently having an impact because it's supply constraints. So, at the end of the day, it's, right now trading at 14, 15 times P multiple, which is not sort of thumping the table cheap, but it is giving you a yield of 5.5%. So there is some interest from our perspective, from a dividend perspective. But I think you may just want to see this sort of wash out through a little bit longer. But I certainly am looking at JB Hi-Fi more as a buying opportunity, neutral, but with the buying opportunity in the coming weeks or months, depending on how this all washes through. But like I said, at the macro level, we're still a bit cautious of what is happening with the Australian consumer. CBA came out and showed you, big volumes coming off in terms of mortgage application. So that tells you the biggest wealth effect driver, your house prices, is currently a headwind, and I'm assuming that will continue to permeate through consumer spending somewhat. So hold for us, but absolutely looking to buy into it if it continues to decline.
Okay, Raymond, do you reckon the bottom is in for JB Hi-Fi? We've got everything sort of working against it right now, it would seem. And the share price is reacted accordingly. What do you make of it? Oh, I think that Raymond is frozen, it looks like, because he doesn't normally look like that. All right, we'll get back to Ray ASAP. I should have noticed a little bit quicker.
Nadine, just also say on JB Hi-Fi, the other issue with JB Hi-Fi is they will be cycling some pretty strong comparable numbers. So just be mindful of being too negative on the like-for-like sales growth on JB Hi-Fi, because if the company is cycling pretty hot previous numbers, year-on-year growth, because of the new product, new iPhones coming through, like-for-like sales will show a subdued or even negative, trend. So just be careful in terms of reading the like-for-like sales as things are falling off a cliff as well, because you may want to see what happened in the previous comparable period. It may just have been a very strong period.
Yeah, all right. Raymond, talk to us about the JB Hi-Fi result, what you make of it, and would you buy, hold, or sell it today?
Yeah, sorry, I missed part of Zach's excellent commentary on JB Hi-Fi. I just make a short comment here. JB Hi-Fi, they are selling entirely third-party product. What it means is they're price taker. If they're price taker, if there's a new wage law passing, if that be the case, that certainly make it harder. So if they don't grow their sales by high single digit, it's hard for them to see, profit growth. So today's the outlook will certainly lead to some sort of consensus downgrade. We have accumulation recommendation on the stocks at the moment, but with today's fall, I certainly make the stocks a little bit more interesting. I think around the $65 mark may certainly be more interesting for JB Hi-Fi.
Okay, so you'd hold it?
At the moment, it's accumulating.
Okay, accumulate.
So it's not a high conviction buy at this stage.
Okay,
Yeah.
thanks, Ray. Sorry.